Hey there everyone, just a quick and dirty run through of this Galactic Challenge. This felt pretty brutal to me. There's a lot of incoming damage. I've seen a few other solutions, but I haven't seen footage of how they did it, using something like a boss lead. This is what I landed on. The Django lead feels like the most proactive solution here, with that Terminator blocker being able to stop Shaak and Fives from beating up on your team as actively. So there is a little bit of restart RNG here, and we do have some remodding going on as well for the bounty hunters here. The speeds, I would say, aim to land your team around 310 to 330-ish. You will see this is the board state we're looking for. We're essentially just trying to beat Rex. And also with the restarts, Shaak will usually do a mass assist call, and Rex will try to Terminator remove someone. We just need to make sure that ideally, at the very least, at minimum, we want Bosk, Django, and Grief Karga to be left untouched. OG Mando can drag up Boba's Terminator, so you'll see in this clip specifically, Boba is the one who got focused a bit. Boba is the one who got his Terminator reduced. We're just going to hit play. So things happen very quickly here. We hit the Bosk taunt into Django Flamethrower. We're looking for, ideally, you kind of want 4-burn, but if we're being real here, we mainly just need it on Fives and Shaak T. Rex, it doesn't hurt on, I guess, and Ahsoka is not really doing anything. But yes, at minimum, we definitely want to see the burn on these two characters here. Things move very quickly here. We have, we use the event ability, I believe it's called Superiority, to start getting Bosk tankier, because he's gonna take an absolute beating here in a minute. Use the event ability. We use the Grief Mass Assist over on Shaak T, and she's in pretty weak shape, and then we go for the Bosk Mass Assist to get her even lower. She doesn't always necessarily die to that hit, and if she doesn't, then we have this OG Mando turn. You could just, call Django to assist on her if she's still alive. If not, I usually take her or the aim over to Ahsoka, mostly just because everyone else has Retribution, and I'm not trying to take any extra damage right now. Plus, Ahsoka has Burn here, which is why we mentioned wanting to see Burn earlier, just for some extra contract progress. We call Django for the guaranteed double attack. And then we pop the event ability, as you saw. One more time, we're just trying to make Bosk as tanky as possible. Alright, so moving right along, we start to land in this middle state here in this run specifically, where we're not really trying to do anything yet. They're not really doing a whole lot to us yet. So we just start rolling the event abilities as much as possible. Just trying to make sure everyone gets a little bit extra bulk. Popping on Django. Grief, I opted to pop the team-wide heal instead of giving him his own superiority. You could go either way on that. I think it's just more value to give it to the team specifically over his own durability. And then with all the rounds of superiority out of the way, we landed this turn, which is Boba's first turn. I believe this is where we start making moves again. We have Boba with the Dispel here, and we are in pretty dire need. We have a decent missile here as well. And we actually get a pretty good chunk of damage over on Fives. Certainly not enough to kill, but this will get us started. We get the Mass Assist. Fives is the weakest as well, so obviously that gives us our contract progress. And then once you hit this point, you just snowball and pretty much auto-win, right? So we see the triple debuffs on Ahsoka. We take her out, done. Mass Assist on Rex, because why not? Or we pop the taunt. I mean, you might as well just to be safe. We aim at Boba with the missile and kill Echo on accident, and then done, right? Pretty straightforward. Another example coming your way here. Same thing, you'll see the starting board state. We're looking for everyone looking in pretty good shape. It looks like in this case, we actually just got a Shaak T basic opener, which you might think it sounds easier, but I actually found to be a little bit harder. Actually, most of these Shaak T basic openers I did ended up with fails because those counterattacks put the offense up, really push a lot of extra damage here, but we do have a successful run here. Walk through this one. Pretty much the same order, obviously without the tenacity on Echo in this case. We do get the extra burn, whatever that's worth. Same thing though, we're doing the superiority into the mass assist on Shaak Ti. Into the extra mass assist on Shaak Ti, and you'll see here's an example of where she survived. So, you know, in case you didn't believe me before. Also, we do have a slight ordering difference here. I call it whatever RNG might have caused it. But this is how the counter will more commonly play. And this is especially why we need to be a little bit concerned about our boss's tankiness if he was still taunting in this case, depending on the order that things go in. So we have this Boba turn. I usually like to aim the ability block at Rex because Rex is ultimately what Boba is trying to prevent right now, just to stop them from getting that tenacity rolling out for a bit and snowballing on us a bit. I believe we take the ability block here. Yes. We get counterattacked and he even dies. Not the end of the world there necessarily. And then we have OG Mando with Django finish. We already get the contract there. Pretty good for us. And I believe I even took a second AoE. I'm just gonna immediately down again. We missed the ability block on Rex the first time. I just wanted to deny that from happening. We could have gone for a cheeky missile or something here. But to me, I just valued consistency in this fight more. At this point, we take the Django missile over on 5s. Django goes insane with the contract, so we just get it's a one-shot, and then the fight again, it's over. So yeah, there is a decent amount of repeatability here. I have done this a few times now. Again, not exactly the most consistent win rate. I believe I have one more replay. Sure. Maybe not. I might have deleted the wrong one on accident. I thought I had one more. But anyway. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Oh, I was correct. I just clicked the wrong file. So this replay started a little bit late. I mean, you can see from the board state it was already kind of a rough start, but this is after the boss taunts, after the Django burn. We got a bunch of counterattacks. Bosk is in a pretty rough shape, but we actually do convert this into a win, believe it or not. So keep in mind that superiority acts as kind of a soft heal, you know, because it gives us current and max health and protection at once, you'll see. We pop it, already looking pretty decently better. Same thing here, we're doing the mass assist on Shaak Ti. We're doing the other mass assist on Shaak Ti. And this is especially what I mean when I say that. Sometimes OG Mando will just definitely have to call Django to help make sure Shaak Ti goes down for the counts. Especially that is also why we're caring a lot about those superiority stacks. And there we have it. Contract activated. Boba takes an extra turn. I think I might have gone for a 5s missile here since we already had the Rex ability block. Oh, we take superiority. It's actually not a bad call. Kind of just building up. We know that we already technically won and Mando's about to take it to disintegrate. Because of sacrifice. Not the worst to do though when we have a guaranteed insta-kill. So at this point there would just be one crazy echo left with sacrifice. And then with the missile, he's pretty much done for. So you get the idea. It's really just about the sequencing order at the start, just to try to give us a more consistent run. Just keep in mind, Bosk taunts into burn, just looking for the burn on 5s and Shaak Ti. And, you know, if you pick it up on Ahsoka, then all the better. Or pretty much just as many burns as possible. 4 is ideal just for best contract progress. Mass assist on Shaak Ti. Mass assist on Shaak Ti. And then get the extra contract progress and stabilize. You stabilize. If they end up getting the tenacity off, then so be it. You know, depending on if they reduce Boba's turn meter or not. Keep on spamming the event ability a decent amount, and they'll be in good shape. Yeah, not as scientific as a lot of events are, but this at least to me feels like the best opener that I've found, and then the rest you just kind of have to scramble from there. It's so chaotic. I mean, you saw even those 3 replays. None of them really look the same, but yeah, this is the best opener I've found. Good luck. Best of luck out there. All right. hope this is helpful. Let me know if it is, and if it wasn't, then I'm sure that there will be plenty more with like a boss cleave method or something by the morning. Good luck.